you so much to UEFA's We Play Strong for giving me the chance to speak to you all today in what is the most important year for women's football so far. 2019 is the first year that the Women's Champions League final has been played in a different city from the men's. The World Cup is just weeks away, and it will be watched by millions more people than ever before, in packed stadiums, on our phones, and that thing you adults call TV. Some of you have travelled quite a distance to be here in Budapest today, but the truth is, it's a journey that has taken us all years to get here. I feel like my journey has 3 stepping stones. My first was 8 years ago as a 5-year-old girl. The only choice for me was to play for a local boys' team, as there were simply no girls' teams anywhere near me. Now I'm on stepping stone 2, 8 years on, and I can see where the progress has been made. I'm now playing for 2 different girls' teams on a Saturday and a Sunday in a dedicated girls' league. And now I can see my final step, stone 3. In 8 years' time, I'll be playing on the same pitches and in the same stadiums as men, in front of huge crowds. 8 years ago, this would have seemed impossible, but today, anything and everything is possible. We are making progress, we are playing strong, together. We know where we want the journey to take us and how to get there, together. Young girls now have our own football idols to follow. I have so many who inspire me to be like them. This is what pushes me hard to work in my training. Many of them are in here tonight and will be out on the field tonight. I have experienced walking out onto the pitch as a mascot with the amazing noise in the stadiums with huge crowds. That is the future. But my personal dream now is that for all young girls at primary schools to be allowed to choose to play football, as this isn't an option at all schools. I also think it's important for the future of the women's game that at all primary schools have a girls' football team like they do boys' teams. That schools can provide an environment where girls can enjoy the fun of playing football at a young age. I'm doing what I can to make these changes, and I know UEFA is too. I am now at high school, and I am so lucky we have a girls' football team and get to play matches against other school teams. But can you imagine a day when a boy and a girl can sit next to each other in the same school classroom and share the same football dream of playing professionally in front of big crowds and big stadiums like the one here in Budapest as equals? I can and I do. I know there is still a lot of work to be done. As UEFA announced today, it's time for action. As a 13-year-old girl, I am so excited about the future of the women's game, a game that can have a future for me and girls like me across Europe and the world. But we have to continue to keep growing, to move forward, to remember what brings us here tonight and what will keep us together tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name's Olivia, I live for football, and it's time for action.
Don't ever give up.